And steady, I trusted you. The words seemed to echo through the house, carrying the weight of countless betrayed secrets and shattered promises. Nathan held his breath, waiting. Madison's response was too quiet to hear, but whatever she said made someone, probably her mother, gasp. Time moved strangely after that. Nathan built a fortress of books around himself, pretending to read while actually listening to the rise and fall of voices below. Sometimes they grew loud enough for him to catch phrases. I didn't mean for it to go so far. Do you understand what you almost caused my daughter? Could have. I was jealous. Okay, is that what you want to hear? That last one was Madison, her voice cracking. Nathan crept to his heating vent, where the voices carried more clearly. You were my best friend. Madison was saying, something like desperation in her voice. You told me everything, then suddenly you were spending lunches with your dad, keeping secrets, and Ashley said if I wanted to be part of their group, so you traded my friendship for popularity. Olivia's voice was quiet but sharp. I traded it because I was scared. Madison burst out, because you were getting help for your anxiety, and I couldn't admit that I needed help too. Silence followed this confession. Nathan imagined everyone absorbing the implications. How hurt people, how secrets breed secrets. Dr. Bennett's voice came next, professional but gentle. Madison, would you like to talk about that? What followed was too quiet for Nathan to hear, but he understood that something fundamental had shifted. The conversation continued for another hour, voices rising and falling like waves. When it finally ended, Nathan heard car doors closing, engine starting. He waited until the sounds faded before venturing downstairs. He found Olivia in the kitchen, sitting at the counter while their mother made tea. Her eyes were red but dry, her hands steady as she accepted the steaming mug. How do you feel? Diana asked, smoothing Olivia's hair. Tired relieved. Olivia stared into her tea. Madison starting therapy too. Did you know her parents are getting divorced? She's been pretending everything's perfect at home while her whole world falls apart. That doesn't excuse what she did to you, James said firmly. No, Olivia agreed, but it helps me understand. She looked up at Nathan hovering in the doorway. Come here, buddy. He climbed onto the stool beside her, leaning into her side. She smelled like lavender and salt. Tears. He realized Madison's going to transfer to the other middle school. Olivia told him her mom thinks it's better if we have some space, and the school is implementing new anti-bullying policies. Dad's helping develop them. James nodded. We're going to have assemblies about cyberbullying, mental health resources, things we should have had in place already. Ashley and Rebecca got suspended. Diana added their parents were horrified when they saw the text messages. Nathan thought about ripples in a pond, how one small action could spread outward in ever widening circles. His phone call had done more than just helped his sister, it had exposed cracks in their community that needed fixing. Dr. Bennett says sometimes it takes one person speaking up to help others find their voice, Olivia said, as if reading his thoughts. The school counseling office had 3 new students come in yesterday, kids who've been dealing with their own stuff. In silence she pulled Nathan into a proper hug. Her tea forgotten? You did that. You showed people it's okay to ask for help. I just wanted my sister back, Nathan mumbled into her sweater. You did more than that, James said, his voice thick with emotion. You reminded me what I tell my students every day, that sometimes the people who need help the most are the ones right in front of us. Diana wiped her eyes, trying to hide it by turning to the sink. The hospital approved my leave 2 weeks to help get everything sorted. Mom, you don't have to, Olivia started. Yes, I do. Diana turned back, her expression fierce with love. We all going to do better, be more present, more aware. Through the kitchen window Nathan could see the rain had stopped. Sunlight broke through the clouds, casting long shadows across their yard. He thought about Madison heading home to her own struggles, her own healing journey beginning. He thought about other kids at school carrying their own heavy secrets. Does it ever go away completely? He asked. The hard stuff? No, honey, Diana answered honestly. But we get better at carrying it, especially when we don't try to carry it alone. Olivia squeezed his hand. And sometimes the people who help us carry it are the ones we least expect, like little brothers who are braver than they know. Outside a rainbow appeared, faint but present, a reminder that even the darkest storms eventually pass, leaving the world changed but somehow clearer in their wake. 3 weeks after the confrontation with Madison, Nathan sat in Dr. Bennett's waiting room, working on his math homework while Olivia had her session. The office had become familiar, warm beige walls, soft chairs, and a white noise machine that made ocean sounds. He liked coming here with Olivia on Tuesdays and Thursdays, watching her emerge a little stronger each time. Today was different though. Today Dr. Bennett had asked to speak with him too. Nathan. Dr. Bennett appeared in the doorway, her silver-rimmed glasses catching the afternoon light. Would you like to join us for the last 15 minutes? He found Olivia curled in her usual spot on the blue couch, a box of Tissues nearby. Though her eyes were clear today, she patted the space beside her. Your sister's been telling me about the notebook Dr. Bennett said once Nathan was settled about how you found it and what you did next. Would you